Excuse me, what's your name? How did you meet? What life advice do you have for a 21-year-old, please?
I love people. Everyone is so incredibly unique and strange and crazy and weird, and nothing's normal, and I love learning more about the people I meet and their experiences and how it's influenced them and just them, their personality. And my heart breaks for, in a good way, for kindness and people helping each other, and it's nice when you get to see that.
Well, my first love was a woman called Laura. I was 32, so I got there quite late, although I probably had known for 10 years before that I was a lesbian, but it just took a while for somebody to come and find me, and it was just amazing. There's a television program when I was growing up called Watch with Mother, and I hadn't realised this till afterwards, but at the beginning of that program there's I think it's a rose that opens up with the opening credits and music, and these petals unfold, and that's what it was like falling in love with Laura, because my heart had been closed up until then, and then gently was opening.
And that's what love feels like to you.
Yeah.
For me, like literally the first time I met him, there was like this kind of spark. I know it's very weird to say, and I'm not one of those people that believes in love at first sight, but yeah.
You called it electricity at the time?
Yeah.
I had like a flask with vodka and sort of sipping it between each other. I had a nice night, didn't think much more of it. Apparently he did.
Okay. Okay.
When was your first kiss? Do you remember?
1986.
We're neighbours, so we met when we moved in, didn't we? Just after they moved in.
We both moved in
and then we
in the year
moved in.
2000.
Yeah. I think you and Andrew came around, didn't you? And then after that, it was the pub.
This time last year, yeah, it was in May, and I was cycling along a riverbank in France, and the person I was cycling with suddenly looked and said, "Oh my God, look at that!" And there are all these mayflies. Have you ever seen them? They're phenomenal. They only live for like, I think, less than 24 hours. They're hatched and they just go crazy, going up and down, up and down, up and down. It's really, really exciting. And then they stop and then they die or something. That was a pretty beautiful moment. That was really special, because you could go through your entire life without seeing that.
That sounds a bit like how you described being in love. It's like that short burst of energy, connection.
Yeah.
What does life mean to you?
I think it's just a bit of a laugh, to be honest. So you just enjoy your life, you go through your day, you just have a bit of fun.
Yeah, you only live once, so you might as well get everything done while you can.
I think just like go with the flow as things come. Just like always have fun.
What life advice do you have for me?
I think you should live your life when you can, and just like do what you do as your days go by. Live out your youth, do well in your like middle age, then enjoy your retirement.
I think I'll be like a really big businessman, like I will, man. And I'll be like rich, and I'll be like really, really good at what I'm doing. So yeah.
I think you will too.
What, going back to the friends thing, like your friends will always be with you. They'll always be around to like. If you just want to go out somewhere, you can just
Not
go.
all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Not all of them.
Maybe.
It's not my reason.
Just to live life to the fullest. Just enjoy everything and have no regrets, really. Yeah. I think the older I get, the lot more chill I get about most things, about caring what people think about you and things like that. So, yeah.
Careless.
Yeah, careless.
My favourite part about being alive, I honestly would say, like, the connections that I have with like the people around me. genuinely, because that's like that's what got me through a lot of things, and what got a lot of people I know through a lot of things. And it's important to have. You can't really, well, in my opinion, you can't really go through life without it. There's definitely going to be someone out there, or like people out there that you can connect with and progress in life. You know what I mean?
The friends I've made in the last 4 years, like my new mates I've got, my team, like that's love right there. My bro right there, he's taking me gym, getting me like.
Give each other a hug on camera.
Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Always arms open. Always arms open when it's with my bro. Do you know what I mean? That's a man that's not a yes man right there. He'll tell you need to get out of bed, stop playing Xbox all day, and like get to the gym and make the healthy choices. Homelessness was definitely a massive thing for me. That is when I was homeless, the only thing that couldn't get taken away from me when I obviously left my family, left home, was my skills in music, my skills to be able to compose the music that I'm feeling, and you know, the skills like to be able to play a guitar or to use the software. Like even with or without a computer or an instrument, I still had the knowledge and the ability to do so if I was to ever find it again, and I have found it again. 100%, yeah. Love for my goals, love for the future, love for the past as well. Like even though it was bad, like I still love it. The past is destiny and the future's free will. Like the past was destined to happen for you to be where you are now, but you still got the choice of like, do I go to gym or should I just go home? Or I still have that choice, and it's about the destiny to get here and the free will to go forward, to secure your destiny.
10 years later, how's it going, bro? How's it going? That's all I have to say.
You should never let your warm heart turn cold. You should never let your warm heart turn cold.
It's a bit silly to have pride on it, but you know, just trying to be nice to people. Everyone's got their own shit going on. No one knows what the fuck's going on. So cut people some slack sometimes. Sometimes
I've yeah.
It's got to be chill. Don't be at each other's throats.
I think like trying to be someone that I would want to be for someone else. I think, yeah, so being like a good friend and helpful and stuff. Like find people who listen to you and who give you time to like say what you want to say.
What does friendship mean to you, Jude?
Everything really, because my friends are, I don't have much family left now, I just have a sister, so my friends are extremely important to me. And I have some very close and very good friends that I'm really generally very grateful for. I feel sorry for people who are lonely, I really do. And I mean, lockdown was tough on a lot of people, me included, because I didn't have anybody to bubble with. So that was tough, but I've got out now and I'm volunteering and you make new friends, so it's all about, it's pushing yourself to do these things, if you can. Life was going like that in COVID and I have forced it to go like that, and that's you know, me.
Like a phoenix,
yeah,
you rose from the ash.
I certainly did.
What's been the most formative moment of your life so far?
Probably when my parents died. So that's much later in my life. But two quite profound things happened when each of them died. So that really...
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I can do. I mean, when I was there when my dad died, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced in my life. And we'd been waiting quite a long time for him to die, so probably like 6 or 9 months or something. So I think I'd kind of mourned that whole time, so I was ready for him to go. And I spent his last night with him, and while we were lying in this room in the hospital, and this thing came out of his body like a light or something, went across the room, and it boom into my heart, and it was like, oh my god, I've got his spirit, his soul, it's in me. And that was pretty cool. And then after my mum died, I wasn't with her sadly, but a few days later, the thing about my mum was that she was this really sweet little old lady, and everyone, all my cousins, all my relatives, everyone loved my mum. And I'm cycling down this hill in Brighton, and you go down and there's 2 sets of traffic lights, and you can whiz through the first set, but you never get through the next set. They always have changed to red. And this one day, the sun is really bright in this gorgeous clear blue sky, and I went down, and as I went through the second set of traffic lights were green, and this huge big like pink heart thing did exactly the same thing as like my mum. Okay, you weren't there when I died, but look, here's my spirit, and she gave it to me, this big warmth. I was like, oh my god, I'm carrying all that love that my mum had to give to everyone, so I'm going to give it to everyone.
That's cute. I love that so much. And do you carry that with you?
And I think that's what I do, not consciously, but I think it just happens naturally, which is really nice.
The hope that I can have a nice day and make a difference and see people that I know, and meet other people. Just life in general, really.
Life, people, connection, companionship.
Yes. Yes.
Very sweet. If you could...
What else is there? There's nothing else, is there?
To life?
No. So that's what makes me get out of bed. You only live once, and you've got to make the most of the time that you get here. So the passing of the deaths of friends and family made me make that decision that I've got to go out and enjoy my time and spend time with my family.
I don't know where I will be, but I hope so that I will be happy and healthy. Yeah.
I think finding time to just chill and be like, guys, we're alive. We're all living and breathing, and we're doing it by ourselves, and we're helping each other, but you know, we're looking after ourselves.
I like making people laugh. Yeah, because I'm a stand-up comedian. And the weekends, I enjoy it. I enjoy making people laugh. It's seeing a room full of people just not caring and laughing. If you could bottle that and sell it, you wouldn't need to go anywhere else. You wouldn't need to do anything else. It's just a great feeling. This room full of people, they've all got their worries and troubles, but for that night, for 2 hours, they just laugh, hopefully, and they just forget things. So that's good. What have you learned from me?
To take life a bit easier, probably. Just to not worry about things as much. What's yours for me?
I've never learned anything, no.
Cheeky.
No, it's just how to put other people first. Thinking about yourself is not a selfish action. It's just people forget what they're actually wanting in life and too wrapped up in other people.
I want to be official.
Why do you not think that'll happen?
It might do, but it's very rare to become one.
Yeah. There's millions of kids all the time. Obviously, try your hardest.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know if you don't try, Alex.
Believe that you can do it. That you're worthy, and you tend to think things are for other people, not for me. But you've got to realise, if you can realise that young, you're at a hell of an advantage.
Self-doubt is the...
Self-doubt, terrible. Yeah.
Killer of creativity.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
If it's meant, que sera. That's something you will learn. Maybe in 3 years' time, 2 years' time, and things might get tough, but I guess learn to appreciate it, and everyone's really nice to you, so you're very lucky, I guess.
And to never stop loving people. Sometimes you might feel like you love a bit too much, or you give love to the wrong places and to the wrong people. But if there's one thing on this planet that's not a flaw, it's having too much love to give in the world. Because loving is just about the most human thing we can do.
You spread a lot of light, both of you, and it's appreciated very widely.
We need to go to that pub. I know you're scared of it.
No, I want to.
Yeah, yeah, well let's do it. We should do it.
There's some pubs together.
Yeah, should we go now?
Can do.
Right now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's go now. It's nice and warm in there, we'll dry off. It's on the way home.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick as noisy a bridge to get interviewed. I would pick a quieter bridge. It's really busy, isn't it? Yeah, it's really busy.
21. No, just lived my life the same. I've no regrets.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Exactly the
Not
same.
a bit.